Welcome back. So now that we've wrapped up the meditation, we're going to dive into the next practice, which is drum roll, masturbation. And this is such an important practice because it's going to allow you, first of all, to explore intimacy with yourself. It's going to allow you to understand your sexual energy, where your blockages are. It's going to show you how you are such a bitch to your sexual desire, and it's going to help transmute that. It's also going to sensitize you, and it's going to teach you what it really means to come into your body, to bring your relationship with your arousal from your mind into your body. So, most men, how they are wired is that they need the stimulation on the outside to build their arousal, and they've disconnected from their bodies. And this is why porn is so bad, because it gives these short dopamine rushes, but the body doesn't naturally build itself, and it depletes serotonin and testosterone when you are ejaculating. So, the focus with this meditation is to masturbate every day, but not ejaculate. You heard me correctly, no ejaculation. So, you're going to be doing this practice for 3 weeks, no longer than that. Every day, you're going to masturbate and you're going to stop at 80%. If ejaculation is 100, then 80% is I'm close. That's where you stop. You do not ejaculate for 3 weeks. If you mess up, you start at the beginning. Okay. So, with the masturbation, the idea is that you are building the life force, you are building the sexual energy. And because you're not ejaculating, you are keeping that life force and that power inside of you. So, in the beginning, for some men, you may experience what's known as blue balls. And here's a technique to alleviate that. Alongside the meditation, which is going to help purify the energy, this Taoist practice is going to help you alongside the meditation to alleviate the symptoms of blue balls. So you want to, so just for those who don't know, blue balls is pain in the testicles as a result of not ejaculating. It's from a pressure. I'm not going to go into why it's happening, but through the meditation and through this Taoist practice, you'll be able to relieve that. So the Taoist practice is this. Every day in the shower, you want to massage the testicles by stretching out the skin. So you want to stretch the skin out and you want to massage all around the testicles and just connecting to breath. You can do it for a few minutes. It's great for circulating, bringing circulation into the testicles and moving the blood around. And so if anything has gotten stuck in the capillaries or in the cells, it just moves things up and the body releases it. So regardless, according to the Taoists, you should be doing this every single day because it's amazing for circulation. So moving on from there, you want to masturbate every day for 3 weeks, stopping at 80%. Okay, so no porn is allowed, none at all. However, for the first week, you're allowed to work with fantasy. So for some of you, you don't need fantasy, you just connect to the pleasure. But for those of you that need fantasy, work with fantasy in the first week. The aim of this masturbation is to slow down. The aim of this masturbation is to come into the body. Think about it like this. When you masturbate, and 9 times out of 10, when you're being intimate with your partner, where is your focus? Your focus is on the orgasm, which means that you're not in your body with the pleasure. So, women can feel this and they don't feel safe. It's all very unconscious, but their vaginas shut down when they don't feel safe because they can feel that your focus is on having the orgasm and it's not in the present moment. So if we're taking that out of the question, we're left with presence. So seeing that you're not allowed to ejaculate and you have to masturbate every single day, why don't you explore slowing down and enjoying the process? What I recommend is self-touch, self-pleasuring. So it's not just about masturbating. There's so many erogenous zones on the body. There's the inside of the thighs, there's the face, the neck, the chest, the anus. Really explore your body while you're masturbating. Okay, you've got one hand, so just explore and just see what it feels like. So, just to give you an idea, I want you to lift your arm up and take your hand and just very gently caress your arm and just feel what that feels like. And you can close your eyes and just really allow yourself to receive the touch, right? So, this ultimately is what you're doing with yourself. You are touching your body, you're slowing down in a very gentle way, and you are helping build your pleasure through your body. You also want to connect to your breath. So, slowing down the breath, starting to breathe in and out. So, the idea is to get more conscious with this. So while you're masturbating, you're slowing down, you're touching your body, you're connecting to your breath. For those of you that can do this without having to go into fantasy, that is great. But if you do need to use fantasy to build the arousal, then do so. From week 2 onwards, we're taking fantasy out of the equation and we're going deeper. So you may as well try and start doing it now. Now, for some of you, this might be a struggle. It might, for those of you that struggle to get erections, or the idea is to allow you to connect to what feels pleasurable, what feels comfortable, what feels uncomfortable in your body. So for some of you, like starting to work with masturbation, and you're not allowed to watch porn, and you have to stay in the body and you can't ejaculate, it can trigger emotions. It can trigger discomforts. This is the point. I want you to start allowing yourself to feel what is uncomfortable. If there are emotions coming up, allow yourself to feel the emotions. So, the idea with Tantra is that we want to start letting things in. Here's an idea, right? The body is a feeling device, it has the ability to feel. It doesn't distinguish between this is good and this is bad. It just feels. It is us, it's our minds that have given a value system to things. This is not good. I don't want to feel this because it's painful. This is amazing and I want more of this. The problem is that when we start pushing away things that are uncomfortable, we reduce our capacity to experience pleasure. So, the more we start letting the full spectrum of experiences be felt, the more we are expanding our body's capacity to feel. Okay, so with the masturbation, let all the sensations, let all the feelings in. Now, if you think about it, many men have reasons why they masturbate. Some men masturbate every single day, it helps them fall asleep. For others, it's about getting rid of anxiety. For some, they're just aroused and they want to release that. When you take away the ejaculation, what happens then is that you're left with those emotions. You're not avoiding anything. So you are forced to feel what comes up. And that is the point. That is another reason why we're doing this exercise. First of all, to get present with the feelings, because it's those feelings, anxiety, frustration, guilt, shame, it's those feelings that are stopping the sexual energy from moving up. And the aim of working with me over these 3 weeks is to dissolve the blockages, the guilt, the shame, the anxiety, whatever may be stuck in the base being the reproduction area. We want to dissolve whatever emotions may lie there so that your sexual energy can start moving up. We want to get that energy up to the heart. So I hope that's clear. Remember, if you ejaculate, you have to start back at day 1 again. For some of you, this can be very overwhelming. It can be very intense. Just persist. It is a very, very powerful practice. It's going to allow you to understand your sexual energy on such a deep level. Just stick with it, commit to it. It's 3 weeks of your life. It's going to feel amazing when you can get through it. All right, so I wish you all the best. And of course, just enjoy. Thanks. See you soon. Bye for now.